Hi, Erica McLean here. If you're watching this, you might be thinking about making a move to Elmwood Park because we're going to discuss the pros and cons of living in Elmwood Park, which I think there are more pros than there are cons. Number one on my list is its proximity to Chicago. You get easy access to the city. So that's for a lot of people is a big plus. It's also a very close knit community. You do get that community feel. People are involved with stuff, with the schools and everything else, which is what a lot of families are looking for. Elmwood Park is a very family friendly neighborhood. You have excellent transportation options. The Metra is right there. They have pace buses, so if you're looking for public transportation, it's not a problem at all. Also, for a lot of people, this is going to be real important. I I know dining is important to me. They have a diverse dining from all different kinds of restaurants to cafes to even famous Italian eatery. They have Restaurant Row that's down North Avenue. You can get anything from Italian to Chinese to a burger to a beef sandwich. As far as dining options go, there's a lot, which is a big plus. Like I said, very family friendly environment. Lots of parks. The village always seems to be putting more and more money into creating new parks. They have the big water park with the big pool, and they added another park recently with sprinklers and stuff. So they've got the rec center with activities for not only kids of all ages, but adults and seniors as well. So there's always something going on. They do a lot of local stuff, like in the summer, they do concerts once a week, the Taste of Elmwood Park. You'll have a lot of stuff right inside the community that is, most of them are family friendly events, but then there's also certain events that are just for the seniors. Quality schools, their rankings for Elmwood Park, their schools get very good rankings. All of the schools are updated, well maintained. The high school, not long ago, they put a big addition on. Um, the kindergarten and preschool is new because they built a new library a while back. So, as far as if you're looking for schools is a priority, Elmwood Park schools get pretty good rankings. Um, Also, it's you're close to Chicago, but the homes, affordability wise, are a little bit better in Chicago than if you're in Chicago proper. So that's another plus. um, Safety and cleanliness of the community. The village does a phenomenal job with maintenance and keeping the community looking good and clean. There's street sweeping on all the streets once a week. In the fall, you rake your leaves, you put them in the street, the village comes and picks them up. Um, Snow removal, they're on top of it. Salting, plowing. They do even plow, unlike Chicago, your parking spot in front of your house gets plowed. They plow all the way up to the curb. So those are a lot of pros, I think, for Elmwood Park. Now to the cons. Higher property taxes than a lot of the other suburbs, but unfortunately, property taxes in every suburb town are going to go up. There's nothing we can do about that. Um, Another con is limited nightlife. If that's what you're looking for, you're in close proximity to go into the city for more nightlife. Not that they don't have nightlife in Elmwood Park. There are bars that are open late and stuff, but you're not going to find any dance clubs and stuff like that. But again, you're in close proximity with easy access to the city and even public transportation. Another con is traffic and congestion. At certain times of the day, we do have the railroad tracks that pass through, and you may, on an occasion or two, be stuck sitting for a while when a freight train comes. But that's typically if something happens and the freight train stops, then you're kind of there for a while. Um, Another con is the train whistle, where a lot of people said it bothered them. A lot of other people say it did in the beginning, but it's something you just get used to. So I don't know if that's really a con or not. I guess for some people it is. Um, Another con is they have limited green space compared to other suburbs. I don't know why they say that because there's plenty of parks where, the high school is, a lot of green space over there. We've got the Oak Park River Forest Country Club that borders up to 78th over there, between that and Thatcher. Uh, Another con is older homes where you can find new construction or newer construction in Elmwood Park. The majority of the homes are older. Um, so they're going to require some maintenance if the previous owner hasn't already done it. For example, one section of Elmwood Park is all the John Mills bungalows. These bungalows are over 100 years old. I've been in some that still have original stuff, and the ones that have been updated, where a lot of them look the same from the outside, the different ideas and restructuring that people have done, you would be amazed at what the inside of some of them look like. Another con is parking is sometimes a challenge. Um, Even if you have a garage and you tend to want to park on the street and not always go in and out of the garage, parking is sometimes a challenge, especially if you live on a block where there's a lot of apartments and they don't have parking spaces for those. But also, some residents were complaining because they do plow the streets. Oh, like I said, all the way up to the curb. And it used to be on the same day as your street cleaning day. Well, they switched it to if they get more than 2 inches of snow or something, if you're on the odd number address, it's this day that you can't be parked there so that they can properly remove all of the snow. If you're even number, it's on this day. So I know some people have gotten aggravated because they've gotten parking tickets for it. But what maybe they didn't know is you can sign up with the village so that if it is a snow removal parking day, you will get an automated phone call to remind you to move your car. So to me, that's a pro. That's something that they're offering to do. That's not really a con. Um, the cost of living in Elmwood Park tends to be a little bit higher than some areas, according to the statistics, but I don't know how you really judge somebody's cost of living. But those are right now the pros and cons of living in Elmwood Park. Um, so I hope you found this helpful, useful. If you did, please like, subscribe. And I think my next episode for Elmwood Park is going to be some interesting facts that a lot of people probably didn't know about Elmwood Park. So watch for that one. But for now, see you next time.